What's going on is get your likes up, not your life up. So, a big dog decides to interrupt my video. Let's keep going. What's going on, people? You tuned in to get your life up, not your likes up. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I overcame alcohol withdrawal. Now, this is what works for me. I don't know if it's going to work for you, but it don't hurt to try. This is what worked for me. This is how I overcame my alcohol withdrawal. All right. I used to drink wine. I started off telling myself, I could drink in moderation. And I would go to the store and buy a big bottle of wine and think I'm only gonna have a glass or two. And before you know it, the whole bottle of wine is gone. I used to drink myself to sleep. Then I said, you know what? Let me try something else. So I went from the wine, then I started drinking beers. So I said, maybe I could just trade the wine and drink a few beers. Then the 2 beers turned into about 16 beers a day. And then my pressure went up. So I said, you know what? I gotta stop drinking so much. So I asked this doctor, I was like, doctor, how do I stop drinking so much? How do I, fight this withdrawal? And the doctor told me, he said, if I was you, this is what I would do. I would drink less and less until I wean myself off of it. So I'm like, that sounds like a plan, but how do I do it? Because when I drink, I want more. I rarely can just have 1 or 2. I want more. I need another one. So this is what ended up working for me, right? I started tiring myself to sleep. I would walk every single day, about 10,000 steps, 10 to 15,000 steps, and I would walk before around 9 o'clock after I eat my meal, so I would be tired. So I had 1 box of black, it's called Black Box, and I've been drinking this Black Box for about 5 days, because I would be so tired. I would put on some rain music, and I would go to sleep. I would take 1 sip and fall asleep. See, the secret to withdrawal is you have to find something else to cope with. And this is what has worked for me. I had to find something else to cope with the beers and the wine. Every time something stressed me out, I would go and get a drink. Every time something bothered me, I would go and get a drink. I have 4 kids. So every time one of them do something crazy, I want to drink. So I had to find something else to replace the alcohol. So if the kids stress me out, I go for a walk. If the kids stress me out, I do some push-ups. If the kids stress me out, I eat something healthy. So you gotta change the unhealthy stuff and just replace it with things that's healthy. You know what I mean? And you gotta use that as a coping mechanism. So when you are stressed out, do something that's gonna reward your body, not take away from your body. Cause I feel good, you know what I mean? And this is what worked for me, Get you something light, but make sure you're tired. And don't drink during the day, all right? Try to go through the whole day, walking and being active. Then at night, take that sip. And I promise you, you're gonna be too tired to finish what you have started. This worked for me. I had the same Black Box for 5 days. My wife was like, man, you ain't finished that? And I'm actually motivating her to get off her Mountain Dews, because she see that it can actually be done. You know what I mean? And it works. Put on you some rain sounds. Make sure your environment is peaceful at night. So when you have that sip, you lay down, and Watch, you will not finish what you started, but you gotta be active. You gotta walk. You have to move. You have to do something else besides what you are used to. That's the secret. You have to do something else. You have to create a whole new program. The upset me, I wanted a drink. The stressed out me, I wanted to drink. So what you have to do is say, you know what? Let me walk. Let me play some basketball. Let me go fishing. Do something else. And you will not regret it. Share this video. You know, I will have more videos coming about what works for me and what I do. Hit my channel. Check me up. Get your life up, not your likes up. And I'm out. Peace.